Hello, welcome to this video on sentence completion strategies for the SAT exam. In this video there'll be two strategies discussed. The first one will be looking for keywords, and the second one will be focusing on punctuation. And the purpose of both these strategies is to help you get a better understanding of what's going on in the sentence, or to enhance your understanding of the sentence completion so that you're better able to pick your own word to go in the blank and then eventually select the right answer. So let's start with the first one here. Keywords in the sentence completion are words or ideas that give the reader information about what should go in the blanks. Let's take a look at this example down below. Now here I'm giving you a hard sentence completion, and you're told that the psychiatrist was helpful to her patient. Her blank served as a blank to his anxiety and alleviated his depression. So one thing that can help us is to focus on particular words within the sentence. For example, notice you see the word helpful. Notice you see the word anxiety. You also see the word alleviated. We even see the word depression. So, helpful, anxiety, alleviated, and depression. So obviously we know helpful is positive, alleviate is positive, anxiety and depression are both negative. But the helpful obviously is used to describe the psychiatrist. Anxiety we're hoping to reduce. So probably want a word here that means like lowering his anxiety. And then alleviate obviously is what's being done to the depression. You're trying to alleviate the depression. And then of course depression, something to reduce, just like the anxiety. So by focusing on particular words within a sentence, that can give us a good idea of what we want to put in the blank. For example, I could say her calmness served as a cure to his anxiety and alleviate his depression. Let's also look at flow words. Flow words are like keywords, but instead they signal the direction a sentence takes. And there are two main groups of flow words that serve as additional clues for eliminating answer choices. The two groups we'll talk about are positive flow words and negative flow words. The positive flow words and the direction stays the same throughout the sentence. Examples of positive flow words would be words like because, and, since, therefore, also, and like. So when you see these words, you expect there to be 100% agreement between beginning and end of the sentence. So let's look at this first example that's considered an easy sentence completion. Guests at the party found the general merriment infectious and were won over by the party's. You could probably say were won over by the party's happy nature, because merriment is also going to be a key word, and you see the flow word and. So now we have a good idea of what we're going to put in the blank. Let's look at a hard one. Like a charlatan, Harry tried to blank the audience with blank evidence. So in this case, you can see Harry tried to probably... Well, actually, before I decide what I'm going to put in here, do you know what a charlatan is? So I shouldn't assume that. A charlatan is a phony or a fake person. Sometimes that might be used to describe like a doctor who's really not a doctor, but of course they claim they're a doctor. So we also see the positive flow word like. So clearly the words I'm going to put in the blank would have to be resemblant of a charlatan. Now if you didn't know what a charlatan is, you would have a problem. But now you know what a charlatan is, we could probably say try to trick the audience with false evidence. So that's why it's good to study the vocab so that you can feel comfortable in choosing your own words to go in the blank. And of course, focus on keywords and flow words help as well. Charlatan clearly was a keyword, like was a flow word. Now what if you saw the word unlike a charlatan? Then clearly in this case, we want words are opposite of that. That's what negative flow words are. Negative flow words is when a direction sentence shows opposing ideas between two parts of the sentence. So in this case, we have 100% disagreement between the two parts of the sentence. And examples of negative flow words would be words like even though, although, despite, however, but, or despite. Oh, actually, that's funny. The word despite showed up twice. Sorry for the typo there. Okay, so let's look at a couple examples here that use negative flow words. And at the same time, we're also going to look at keywords. Again, words that will help us to identify or determine what word we want to put in the blank. So we have an easy and a medium one. For a long time, most doctors maintained that taking massive doses of vitamins was relatively harmless. To me, that looks like a keyword. Now, however, now we see a negative flow word. Some are warning that excessive dosages, that might also be a keyword, can be what? Probably can be harmful, because clearly I want a word that's opposite meaning to harmless. Let's look at another one. Although surfing is often blank as merely a modern pastime, it is actually a blank practice invented long ago by the Hawaiians to maneuver through the surf. So notice how you see the word although in modern. So I probably want to say it's actually an old practice or an ancient practice because it's invented long ago. So I'm clear on contrast with the word modern. And you could probably say it's often considered as. But by focusing on the word although in modern, it was obvious that we had to put the word old in the second blank right there. So again, that's why it's important to focus on flow words and keywords. So there will be a second installment of the video that will discuss punctuation. So definitely check that one out.